Hey, how's it going, you guys? My name is Don Parrish. I'm here with Grady and Griffin. Say
Hello,
hi,
hello.
guys.
Hello.
Go ahead and start it off with Griffin here. Go ahead.
So I'm here to talk to you about network and cloud security. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is specifically just the advantages and disadvantages of just having security in general. And that would be to be able to store sensitive information, but continue to keep them both secure and unused by malicious organizations or persons. The disadvantages of having a significant amount of security, however, is with each layer of security comes a little bit. Each layer of security makes every accessing this information a little bit more cumbersome, and structuring this security makes things more difficult to modify in the future. Moving on to the next slide, however, is the difference between the pros and cons of local networks versus cloud security. Local networks allow you to have greater control over the information within um, the organization in which it is implemented, but maintaining it costs a significant amount, particularly because the expertise and part replacement required makes costs exorbitant for it. Whereas cloud security, it requires very little maintenance by on-site staff and is very low cost. Um, but the cons of having cloud security in this case means that you do have to trust a third party with protecting that particular set of data. Although companies that fall into this category are generally um, scrutinized pretty well. Right. All right. I'll take over talking about a little bit about security integration. The first and best point is that network based security is still required. While cloud integration takes on a lot of our data redundancy, our data storage, it is still good to use common methods like firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and intrusion prevention systems, as well as device hardening to protect our actual network data and the flow of our data over to and from the networks. Which brings us to cloud based productivity software solutions, where I'm going to pass this over to Don.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Let's talk about what you guys were going to be actually working on. We talked about the security and how it protects everything. So we have some choices here. We got Microsoft Office, we got Google, we have Apple, we got Zoho. With these, we can use these are the three main: the Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and the different versions of it for each one. With these, you can use them anywhere and save your documents on the cloud and go to your personal computer and log into your account and get those documents. So you can work from anywhere with this. And speaking of working wherever, laptops and tablets, it can you can use your information anywhere you want in the world. If you're working on a project at the home office, and you decided to go on vacation, and then all of a sudden someone says, "Hey, this document is messed up. We need to fix it." And then you can just hop on in, fix it real quick, send it right over, and there you're done. So that's how mobile computing has been leveraged for productivity.
Perfect. All right, which brings us over to end user and training those end users. Cloud computing tends to seem more difficult, and that is just because we are still so used to our old ways of storing data. So, proper training is required, especially for those veteran users who are trying to break those old habits. And along with those new habits we're going to be building, we want to create some more professional habits such as clean organization and utilization. And as for the future of the cloud, we are stepping into the new cloud era. All graphs, all data just show upward trends. I've included a little graph for us to look at there. And because of the pricing and the ease of access of cloud, I only think we're going to be seeing more and more businesses and individuals switching over to cloud infrastructure.
Mm.
Now, getting down to costs within network and cloud implementation. Network implementation, as I said before, is significantly more controllable, but does also cost significantly more. The uh, costs of physical on-site devices and backups is a significant uh, initial price that is also compounded by maintenance and part replacement costs, um, and the software that is required to manage all of the data on this particular set of software. Whereas cloud implementation allows you to have this third party take care of it, which makes it significantly less expensive and um, requires significantly less management and maintenance costs. Um, I believe that does it for the rest of our presentation. If there are any questions, feel free to ask any of the three of us.